Alright guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So, testing 1, 2, 3. Hopefully everything is working correctly. If you are seeing this, let me know by typing in the live chat for me, because I can't tell. So we just recently released a video talking about grid down. And this is something I want to... Oh, Skywalker! Awesome to see you, brother. That is Nuke Skywalker, very good friend of mine. Guys, I want to get right into this, and then I'll get to the comments and stuff. I'm going to try to keep up with this. So, let's try that again. Hopefully this works. I got a very bad thunderstorm right now. This is the mindset I'm seeing from people, that they can't prep for this. Alright guys, so I want to take an example for you as a grid down scenario. Alright? Grid down scenario, guys. Major grid down. Not just a day or two. Major grid down, whether it be an EMP, coronal mass ejection, cyber hacks, whatever it is, takes down our grid. This is just one scenario that we've tried to prepare for. I see you cannot prepare for this. I call BS. Alright? First, drink me some coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. You can actually ask Nuke Skywalker there when we're out in the woods, do I drink a lot of coffee? I do. All right, guys, so what I want you to do, a lot of people sit and say that they're just going to hunker down in their home. Hey, I get it. I want to discuss this. I want to discuss this with you. I want to give you some options. All right. Personally, I say have a bug out location, predetermined, stocked, and routed multiple ways to get there in case the scenario gets very, very fast. Buy the 5-gallon buckets. Yes, brother. Absolutely. But most people do not have that option, or they are having issues trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, so the quick resort is, and also they have loved ones that cannot be moved. I mean, make sure we cover all the bases as possible here. So taking all this stuff in consideration, they want to stay hunkered down. Well, it depends on the scenario, but let's talk about you're in a major city. All right, you're in a major city. Ghetto, did you watch Marfugal video just a few minutes ago? No, I did not get to see it, but I do recommend Marfugal TV, Marfugal News to everybody if you guys want to stay up on information, new information coming in. They have great sources, and I do recommend them. They are good friends of the channel here, and many of you guys here are Figgle fam. So I have not been over there yet. I got sidetracked. Help me out here, guys. What was I just talking about? Oh, bugging out. A lot of people can't do this. So what I want to say when people say I'm going to hunker down, okay, you're hunkering down. Now what? If you're in a major city and it's a grid down scenario, let's just say it is countrywide grid down, then what? They're going to be going door to door. Everyone understand this? Now, I've done a video where my brother was helping me with the shots being fired through walls. All right. Right through the wall. Now, guys, a 22 will go through an exterior wall as long as just, if you don't have stone on the outside of your house, 22 is going through it. If you have vinyl siding, like most of the houses around here where I'm at, also mobile trailers, mobile homes, it's going to rip right on through. So you don't have the means of leaving or refuse to leave. And like I said, it could be because you're taking care of elderly people, family members, disabled people, or you're disabled yourself. So what I want you to do is work really hard on building a mutual assistance group. They call it a MAG. Some people call it a tribe. Some people just call it a prepping community. When they come door to door, you're going to have backup. Now, building a mutual assistance group, they could either come to you to help move you to a safer location, or they're in the same neighborhood as you. Turns out you might have the best spot to defend, or try to defend. They come to you. Now you have more supplies. Now you have more people, because the fact is you have to go to sleep at some point in time. Unfortunately, I cannot sit there and tell you that it's just going to be able to hold off everybody, because having a stationary defensive area is a target and can be overrun, and eventually will be overrun when supplies stop. That's just basic military tactic right there. No, I am not Navy SEAL. No, I am not anything special operator or any of that. I'm not. But I'm not stupid. All right? have a way out. If you do not have a way out, have a way of having people come in and back you up. There is ways of preparing for this stuff, guys. And that's just one of the examples. I see it all the time. I'll just die with my gun in my hand. Well, there's going to be a lot of people that will help oblige you on that. Yeah, you might get a couple. But it's nothing movies. Somebody will eventually drop you. Me personally, I try to value my family's lives as much as possible. So I have bug out plans. It's not being cowardly, it's being smart. Now, do I plan on coming back? Well, if the scenario is correct, I will. You have to look at every situation when it rolls in on you. It's not one size fits all. You got 100 people coming down your street, all armed. Yeah, you'll get a couple. Yeah. I saw booby traps. Okay, I'm going to warn you guys on that right now. Do not put any type of booby traps on your property that can maim or injure someone to death during today's society. The reason being is because if someone does get injured on your home, even if they were trespassing, you are now going to jail, and also you're going to be paying for their medical bills. All right, like in North Carolina, we have this law called laying and waiting. Even though it's your home and you had a creeper peering in your windows, so you decided to put razor blades in your windowsill, and now he's injured himself on your property. Guess whose homeowner insurance is now covering his injuries, and also who's going to jail? I hate to break it to you, that's the society we live in, so be careful with that. Scrolling through here, guys. Kevin Land, definitely do appreciate the super chat, my friend. Never required, but it does help out the channel. So some love your show, man. What part of the country do you think is best for buying land? Financially, Midwest, as far as prices go. We have property in Wyoming. We were originally going to start building in Wyoming. The scandemic happened here. We had a bent spindle on the trailer. We decided to build here on family property. And this is where we're going to ride out to see what goes on with this global conflict. I personally believe, is taking place and going to get worse. So I want to be around my group that I have here instead of in the middle of nowhere. Also out in Wyoming, water is very difficult to get. When you get snowed in, you're snowed in for about 6 months in that location that we had, the property that we got there. We're just not ready for it. Running up there willy-nilly wind up getting us deceased really fast. So cheap land, hard living. All right, if you have something already set up there, good. If you don't, you're building from scratch, you got to have a lot of stuff in place. So that's a tough one there. Scrolling through here, guys. Sorry, let me try to get caught up here. Tiger, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Get your mind right, get your grind right. Yeah, and we did a video, Love and Life, good to see you. We did a video when I was out in the woods. I was discussing mental preparedness, because I see it a lot of people like to type it in. I'm preparing mentally. I am preparing mentally. The only way to prepare mentally for something is to train. I've got a lot of military personnel here. As myself, I was in the United States Air Force. I've got a lot of military personnel in our channel, and they'll fully agree with me. The only way to mentally prepare yourself for SHTF is to be training SHTF. Be pushing your body. Do brownout drills. Turn off your power. See what you need. See how rough it is. You got to train. That's how you mentally prepare yourself. Typing it in that you're mentally preparing yourself does not mentally prepare you. I was referring to in Society Falls, and everybody's killing everybody not beforehand like the middle of a war. I was referring to in Society Falls. Josie, yes. So yes, yeah, having traps at your home during SHTF, absolutely. I fully recommend that. Also, by the way, Josie there is the one that actually sent us the dates, and by the way, they're actually really good. So we're actually sealing those up, and we're going to purchase some more additional type of snack food. So yeah. But in today's society, do not lay out any traps on your land that can maim or injure people. Trespass, they just look at trespass as just a trespass law. As far as I know, there's no state you can just swack somebody because they trespassed. although I don't agree with it. It's your property. Personally, I say that's your property. You should be able to defend it, but a lot of stuff's been changed. CFP, do you need another mod? Would love to be made a mod. Smoking, actually, I would love to have you as a mod. I don't think I could do it on my phone right now. I will go and make you a mod later on. I'm on this cell phone here, so I don't really have control over it right now. Yeah, I would definitely enjoy having you as a mod. Man, all those Nandos that one drop near us, didn't know it. Oh yes, all the tornadoes. Yes, we caught some weird wind down here, and the skies were weird where I'm at. But thankfully, all the tornadoes were above us. If I am correct, Texas got hit pretty hard in locations. I do know there's some teams out there right now. I think Grindstone Ministries actually heading out there or there now. That is Bear Independent. I know that they were heading that way or already there. Scrolling through here, blue collar prepper. I did not see you, man. Someone else was commenting. There you are. I was the 4th oldest in the competition. I did not see what the competition was. So guys, please be prepping. I see a lot. If you haven't been prepping, you're pretty much done. No, you can start right now. You can start right now, and you don't have to, and please do not mortgage your home. Do not do all that. Do not go into debt to prep. Personally, I say more than $5 a week, but if all you can afford is $5 a week because you decided to switch your brand of cigarettes to a cheaper brand, whatever, man, I live by example. That's what I do. I'm not saying it's the best example, but until you out hunt me in the woods, I don't want to hear it. You should stop smoking. Yeah, well, I can guarantee you I can out hike you. And it'll carry a lot more gear. Nuke Skywalker, not a word. that guy right there, yeah, he held with me the entire time. $5 a week, all right? That's actually a couple cans of food. $5 a week will also buy you, I think I paid 53 cents for macaroni last time. So you're talking 9 boxes of macaroni in 1 week. That's a lot of meals. It's a lot of meals. Each week, put money back. But don't just put it back. Go buy some food, all right? If that's all you can afford. Let's see here. Also going to have another package coming to you shortly. Yeah, no worry, Josie. It's appreciative, but you never have to do any of that. I definitely do appreciate it. You have independent rain shower water. Yes, we have a well on site, and we are currently building and upgrading our own rain system. We already had a rain system in place, and since we built this, we're getting all that hooked up. We have solar that runs everything here. I also have gasoline generators and solar generators. So I have the availability of producing power. Our rain collection system, I have DC 12-volt water pumps, and that'll run that. We protect our grid with EMP Shield. Now, we're affiliated with them, but I started using them for my vehicle way before I ever started getting affiliated with them. So that's who we use. So yeah, water is definitely key. Does your wife also do prep stuff? Yeah, my wife helps me out all the time with prepping. She'll go and pick up stuff when I can't get out there. Yeah, she's right here on my side with this. AURA, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? It's rock and roll time. Dude, I think it's getting very, very close. I'm hoping people have been putting food back. I'm hoping people have been getting supplies back. You know, just like I tell them, even canned goods, dry goods, your normal stuff, it'll keep them fed. So, yeah, I think it's going to be really, really quick. Scrolling through here. Hit the like button. Kevin Land, definitely do appreciate the super chat again. Never required, guys. It does help out the channel. Yeah, I saw your comment, I believe it was yesterday too. So yeah, definitely good to see you, my friend. Florida is too damn hot, move north. Florida is rough and heat. When I was doing my outdoor videos last week or the week before, temperatures were 92 degrees. That humidity and heat is rough. I didn't have much overhead on me. I was scouting out new locations for the advanced course for our business, And advanced means tougher, right? So yeah, it was tougher. It was tough on me too. So it gets hot here. It does. Leatherneck Prepper, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Guys, Leatherneck Prepper does have his own YouTube channel. He's been with us for a while. Definitely check him out as well. Take an old suitcase filled with medical supplies. Actually, that's a great idea. So most of our medical supplies we have in IFACs, small and large set. We also have duffel bag sizes, and that's for larger items that we have to put, everything from larger splints to a lot of gauze. Trust me, guys, I will say this, but I believe Nuke Skywalker might actually say this as well. Get gauze, purchase a lot of gauze, and get training. All right, I went through and got my stop bleed training. I highly recommend people do that. Learn how to actually use a tourniquet correctly, actually stopping bleeding. All right, I'm not talking about this little cut on the wound, although that is covered in the course, but actually getting down there and getting to that artery and stuff. All right, it's worth learning. It really is. CFP, you'll see after the live why I would ask. But what reasons would our tanks be driving on our freeways? In Idaho right now, ospreys landing in residential areas. I don't know. That's a very good question. I'd have to look into it. I don't know why we would have tanks riding on our freeways. Now, are they being transported by large flatbed, oversized flatbed systems? I mean, is that it? But that's a lot of weight. I don't think I've ever seen a tank on a flatbed semi-truck. That's a lot of weight. I don't know, brother. I'm going to have to take a look at that because I haven't heard that. I have to take a look. You know my number? AURA? Definitely. Yeah, I still got you, brother. And you got my number too. Been out of the game for a while. Good to see you. Glad to be back. Life got crazy. Kentucky Prepper. Yes. Patriot Prepper. Yeah. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, it is getting crazy out there. It is. FSP, good to see you, my friend. Hot in Bama today. And also, guys, FSP, Farmer Son Prepping, also has his own YouTube channel as well. So definitely, these guys here, guys, get out there, be part of their community as well. Old Fort Bragg got 10-ounce silver yesterday. Awesome, awesome. You know, guys, we talk about precious metals. I am pro precious metals, all right? Gold and silver, mainly silver, because I can't afford gold. I buy small fractional pieces of gold. Always have food and supplies first. That's just a transfer of wealth and also gives you a buying power when everything goes to crap with an economic collapse. Always have food first. You have to be able to eat. You have to have water filtration, medical, defensive tools to protect your family and your supplies. You got to have these things first. And I always tell people precious metals, as far as a prepping standpoint, should be the last part of prepping. But you also need to disperse a lot of things, all right? If you focus all the time on just water and you forgot to do food because you're too busy trying to stock up 2-year supply of water, and that's a lot of water, by the way, guys. I try to do a little bit here, a little bit there, and just keep on adding is what I try to do. All right, scrolling through here. Led Zepp girl, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Set my phone down. Is so touchy. Yeah, mine's been acting up a lot, but I got an older phone, so I need to get a new one. I hate buying phones, guys. I'm sure everybody would agree with me. You buy one, it's got all kind of memory and all that other stuff. I use mine for filming and editing my YouTube videos. We use the GoPros to do a lot of filming. I do all my editing on my phone. And it seems like every time I turn around, I'm getting new updates, app updates. And next thing I know, I have no memory left in my phone. I don't have anything saved on my phone. It's all apps and memory. It's freaking irritating. And then you're just going to have to go buy a new one. It's a scam. All right, scrolling through here, guys. I am way behind. I do apologize. New standard is take tourniquet all the way up. That's all I saw on that Nuke Skywalker there. Yes. So with the stop bleed, yeah, I'm pretty sure what Skywalker's talking about is depending on the injury. Let's say you get an injury here, the new standard is now you want to put that tourniquet way up here in the arm, as high up as possible. Years ago, they used to sit there and say, you know, you can only leave a tourniquet on for a couple hours and stuff like that. Actually, from speaking with him, and he does have the paramedic background and medical background as well, those things can be on for a very long time. So yeah, there's a lot of things that have changed over the years, and misinformation. All right, scrolling through here, guys. Just did a video, actually my first video on precious metals. Oh, very cool. Getting ready to upload it. All right, guys. So yes, Leatherneck Prepper's fixing to do a precious metal video. I recommend you guys checking it out. I'll be over there to check it out. All right, I'm so far behind, guys. I do apologize. Goes Lincoln, good to see you. I heard someone put your name up. All right, guys. So I want to encourage everybody to prep. All right. Now, some of my titles and stuff like that get your attention, to get you to go click on. I try to bring as down-to-earth advice when I'm doing my videos. I try to look at the situation, what's being presented to us, and I'll look at it. Okay. Just like the hacker group that was going to attack the European SWIFT banking. Okay. I don't know if it's actually happened yet. I keep on looking for information. I can't find anything. That was a threat that was presented to itself. What I look at it as, I don't leave my money in the bank, ever. When I have my money come in, I pull it. I put it in preps. I put it in precious metals. We keep cash on hand. I never let somebody else hold my stuff. I don't even let someone hold my tools. Oh, I definitely don't let anybody hold my wife. There you go. That's the best redneck way I can ever put things to people. It's not yours unless you hold it, unless it's in your hand. Tim Verheller. Hope all is well. Definitely appreciate the super chat. Yeah, everything's good. I just want everybody to be ready as possible. And my wife just walked into the door. Hey, baby. So I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon, guys. Just keep prepping. There's no sense of freaking out and being scared unless... Now, if I see something that's coming in and I'm getting contact, hey, man, we got all this stuff fixing to happen, I'm going to let you know, hey, guys, I'm seeing this stuff happen. But for the most of it, we're just seeing the buildup. We're seeing the buildup that something's fixing to happen. And this is giving us time to prep. But please be prepping. Don't lollygag around, but don't go into debt. Don't mortgage your home, because we don't know what the scenario is. I talk about don't go into debt, and somebody will comment, well, they won't try to collect if the economy collapses or if World War III happens. You don't know what the scenario is. And I like to take a look at economy collapse from the Depression days and stock market days when everything fell apart. They still came for the bills. So keep cash on hand. Get food put back. All right, guys. And be training. If you're planning on going to a frontal assault on stuff, you better be training. Not just sitting back and talking about how badass you are. You need to be out there training all the time. That's one of the reasons I'm out there in the woods all the time. Age does play an effect. Injuries play an effect. They do me all the time. I'm just too damn hard-headed to give up. And my wife's just looking at me right now because she knows I'm just too hard-headed. But I'm always pushing. You got to keep pushing yourself. All right, guys. Speak to y'all later. Y'all be safe.